Hi, hello, welcome. It's me, Beata from horoscopesandreadings.com. If you are new here, thanks for tuning in. You can definitely subscribe to my channel so I can make more videos for you. I'm astrologer, I'm also a tarot reader, and in this video I would like to answer one of your questions. One of our viewers actually asked me about 8th house, because she actually referred to one of my previous videos I made about aspects that make you Scorpionic, and she asked me if actually also 8th house, or like if you have stuff in the 8th house, if this makes you Scorpionic as well. My answer is yes, of course. 8th house is originally ruled by Scorpio, so this is the house which is very deep. It's actually how I like to see this 8th house. It's actually very deep psychological house. It is house which is very difficult to read. This is actually stuff we don't see, okay? So it's like if you know someone and they pretty much seem to be one way with you, we obviously are able to recognize someone's ascendant, then I can tell you that it will take you really a lot of time to be even able to recognize someone's 8th house. 8th house is very mysterious placement, and we really don't like to share anything what is there. And the reason why we hide actually this 8th house stuff is because this is the house of trauma, okay? This is the trauma person has experienced, and this is the reason why we really don't like to share it with anyone. But interestingly, what I have noticed, we are not even able to, let's say, sometimes even admit this stuff for ourselves, okay? There's plenty of psychological terms why this is happening, but the truth is that pretty much everyone who has something in the 8th house, this of course makes you Scorpionic. But what I can tell you also is that this stuff, whatever it might be, Sun, Mars, whatever, it brings a lot of tension, a lot of intensity, and a lot of trauma you really don't want to deal with, because this is actually stuff you have buried, somewhere underground, and you really don't want to deal with it, right? But of course, during your life, there will be events and people who will trigger your 8th house, We can see this happening very clearly in synastry, and these people will pretty much force you, or events will force you to deal with these buried traumas, okay? Scorpio is all about trauma. Scorpio is all about death and rebirth, but obviously it depends on the planet involved how this will happen. But what I wanted to mention is that even if you have Sun, I don't know, in Pisces, in the 8th house, and this Sun only receives positive aspects, you still have been traumatized in your life, okay? Yeah, you will be able to cope with this energy better. Maybe you will be person, especially if it's in Pisces, who will be really able to deal with this stuff just, by meditation, or, just giving it to God or something. But yeah, if your Sun is receiving only easy aspects like trine and sextile, not conjunction, you will be able to admit to yourself everything what has happened to you, which is pretty much the reason why you have your Sun in the 8th house, and you will be able to heal yourself. Okay, so this is the difference, right? So whatever planet is involved and sits in the 8th house, this can be problematic, especially with hard contacts of that planet, because this is tension, this can be aggression, this can be, you know, some volatile energy, this can be a lot of repression, avoidance, you know, it's like a lot of projection is happening. We really don't want to deal with that, we really don't want to face it, okay? But we can definitely tell that something went wrong here, okay? If you are interested, I can definitely go planet by planet in the 8th house, because this is such a huge topic and I really don't want to dive deeper into it in this video. I just wanted to answer our viewers' question, because of course, no matter the sign, but if you have Sun, Moon, Venus, Mercury, Mars, and of course other planets, but of course, you know, ruling of your ascendant in the 8th house, it's important. We really have to, you know, like search it carefully. There's a lot of hidden stuff, a lot of unconscious stuff, a lot of buried stuff going on, and this is the reason why we spend a lot of time on the therapy, right? Because psychologists, psychiatrists, they all wanna know what's up in your 8th house. Obviously, they don't name it this way, but we astrologers, we know that, you know, people who care about our mental health, they really search our 8th house. And as an astrologer, I am, for instance, able to recognize your problems very easily. That's why astrology is such a powerful tool. Okay, but definitely if you have planets in the 8th house, you can consider yourself being Scorpionic, because 8th house is Scorpio house, and then your planet becomes Scorpionic, right? It's like if you have Venus, I don't know, in Virgo, which is very, you know, modest, which is very, you know, practical position. Venus is in its fall in Virgo, but if Venus is in the 8th house, this is a game changer, right? Because Venus in Virgo is not intense lover, right? It's someone who is rather, you know, shy and, you know, is all about serving to his partner. But if Venus in Virgo happens to be in the 8th house, suddenly this Venus becomes obsessed, suddenly this Venus becomes attached very easily, but also is able to love very deeply. But Venus in the 8th house comes with a lot of problems, okay? As well, a lot of traumas, a lot of past very difficult experiences, you know, like Venus in the 8th definitely attract a lot of stalkers, etc. So it's, you know, then suddenly it becomes very different energy, okay? Okay guys, so it was my pleasure talking to you today. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want me to make videos about, you know, like particular planets in the 8th house and how this affects you to be Scorpionic or no. So I'm here for you. If you want to have your birth chart read by me, I can definitely do that. I offer plenty of services like personality horoscope, future predictive horoscope, career and money, child horoscope, love horoscope for singles, of course, synastry, relationship horoscope. It's like, yeah, the main thing I offer, because this is the most requested horoscope. I'm also a tarot reader. You can read everything about me and my services, also my courses, on my website horoscopesandreadings.com. If you have any comments about this video, let me know your suggestions, what you want me to shoot next week, because I upload weekly my new videos. And yeah, until then, see ya next week. I wish you a very nice day, very nice week, and bye bye.